Hi everyone. Right, you'll find these on the store, and it's not these. This is just a box that's holding the contents. So if you run along, there's only 5 available. I don't think I'll be doing any more just yet, but if you want them, grab them. I have to say, they do hold some genuine vintage laces. I do know that the first couple of boxes will have vintage laces in that's over 100 years old. They're not in metres, they're not in yards, they're just pieces of different lengths of various laces. There's probably about 30-40 laces in here. There's some appliques and some doilies, small doilies. I think you get 1 large. But what I'm saying is, grab them while you can. If you want them and you're interested in, sorry, let me adjust the camera. You're interested in, do you remember the card makers kits? Well, these are just the lace kits. I would say the crafters laces, and that's what I'm going to call the kit. So if you're interested, grab it while you can. And of course, you do get this box, which is a nice, strong, sturdy box to create with as well. And you could use that as a shadow box. You use both of them. If you put a false front on, use them both. They're very, very sturdy. So I'm just going to show you the kit. Now, they're not identical. Each one of them has got just as many and just as good quality laces in them. But I will be putting these in. This is the only embellishment you're going to get, and I'll show you them. I'll just get one of each out. There's 3 different flat back pearls, flower centres. You've got that one, that's a cluster of flowers, and then the large flat back pearl. Okay, and you've 6 of each of those. I've added in some eyelet lace. Nice size pieces for you to craft with. If you're a card maker or a beginner, what a fantastic box of laces for a beginner, I have to say. And then we've got that one. There's quite a bit on that. I don't want to undo them all because I hate doing that when they're nice and neat. That one. Again. If you're, like I say, if you're a card maker or a beginner, this is a brilliant box for a beginner because you've got a little bit of vintage, a little bit of the modern, and a little bit of everything in laces. Yeah, that's the right way around. So you've got that one. This I know is 100 years old. Okay, and you cannot get that today. That's a beautiful piece, very, very delicate. They're not holes, these is the pattern, and it's tatting. Get it right this time. Tatting. What's done with bobbins. So you've got a beautiful piece of that. I'm going to keep that as flat as possible. Again, this is 100 years, over 100 years old. This is 1800s, this one, and it's extremely fine. It hasn't been washed. It is a collar. Soapy water, warm soapy water. If you're gonna use it and do something with it, warm soapy water. Again, this is all from the same era, these 3. Look at that one, and you just don't get it. It is extremely fine, very lightweight. This is a more modern day one, of course, what they call embroidered. This is an old one. This is part of a collar. Not a collar, a sleeve it was. But that, you know, on a project stuck out somewhere. Or even gathered, look. Just stuck out somewhere with a nice emblem on it or something. Embellishment, should I say. Gorgeous. This is one I made. And I put this in because I showed people how to make these. You can make your own embellishments. There is a piece of this in there. So it's a piece of broad vintage lace. On top of that, I did the smaller lace, gathered lace. I then put the it's like a binding down it, see, with the corded one down the middle, added the flowers, pearl flowers, and added the bling, and that's beautiful for a book, just cut to measure. Absolutely beautiful, and there is a video on how to do that, and it's called making your own binding. Again, this is old. It's probably about 50-60-year-old. And there's a piece of that, a fair size piece of that, you know, and oops, and it is really, really fine. It's delicate, beautiful work. A piece of this. There we go. Oh, there's another piece of that in the broader one. Some delicate trim here. And there are only 5 boxes available. Another vintage lace, done with a tatting. That one. Very delicate one here. The boys are playing, but I don't want them to fight. Sometimes they're getting, you know, like kids get into a scrap and they play fighting and then it ends up serious. I can hear one of them grunting. So he's telling the other one to leave him alone. They don't. Some broader lace, really fine. And what I've done is I've gone through all my personal laces to pick out some of the best ones. I mean, you know, this is just stunning. That would make an awesome, awesome flower. It really would. Or edge your book, a page, you know, these. Oh, this is that flat one that I did the binding on. And it is crocheted lace. Here's the other one that I bought them at the same time, which you can cut this out, use them, use that as a picture frame, and then whatever you want to do with them. The brown one. It is stretchy, but it's beautiful lace. So a lot of them are 12 inches or more. And I've put one of these in and use it like a pocket. You can, you know, cut that down the middle and you've got 2. It's just a crocheted panel. And I know you can't get them because they don't sell them like that. I bought a job lot. That one. Oops. Beautiful. Trying to keep them as flat as possible. Again, that one. Let's see if we can show you that way. That one crocheted. My favourite one, or one of my favourite ones. I have several favourite ones. These, I just adore these flowers. You can't, you know, I showed you how to make the flower, do you remember? I showed you how to do the flower, you know, fold it. By cutting 2, you cut that off, you know, like that section. And then I've got one here to show you. Do you remember when I showed you how to do it? To do that petal, you fold it back, like that, like an arrow. And then you fold it back on itself, glue it here. And then it makes a double pleat, and you'd put that all the way around and makes a fantastic shabby chic flower. So I'm just going to do that now. I've done that, and that is a metre of that. I think it's the only one that's a metre. And I just thought I'll put it in because I do have plenty of it. I bought a job lot I bought everything the woman had because I just adore that material. Now this, not all of them will have this, like I said, but you'll have something, you know, equally as nice. This one I've had a long, long time and I can't stand to use it. It breaks my heart to use it, but I do have quite a bit of it, and I will be keeping some for myself. And in each flower is a pearl. It's just beautiful. And this was just a segment that I thought, well, let the segment go. So there you go. It is gorgeous. And that would look stunning on any project. Again, the ribbon one in cream this is. So that's that. There's a small piece of this. These are like appliques. You just cut them out. So it's not that I'm just skimping. They're just appliques. And you don't want too many of one because you'll never use them. One of those. Here's some more. Oh, that one. We'll do that one. So cut into several. Right. There's that one. So you can cut that up individually or use it as it is. The butterfly. This is this is attached to it, but it was for that one because it's got beads, glass beads. So there's that little piece there that you can cut that out. And that came from a wedding dress. I've got 4 of these. Just snip the corner, you know, I haven't cut the ends off, just snip them off and you get a beautiful flower centre. There's 3 of those. And I know people have, there's a certain shop selling this. I didn't get it from there. You can get it off the internet easy. Get it from eBay. Okay. Cut them out individually. It's cheap. It's not expensive. I know that. That one. That one. And that one. They're just like that. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Again, cut these. I use these individually behind flowers and that, so just cut them individually. They're just great things to have. One of those, which is hand-dyed. You will all get one. You'll get something similar. This is a gorgeous double lead butterfly, and it's bought like this. It's not, I haven't done it, but you can take it off and make it as 2. A double lead butterfly, gorgeous. One of those. But each box will have a good mix of things like these. I'm just showing you one of them. I put some pearl strands in. It is fused pearls. You can't get them undone, but they're nice to go around something or attach to something you've made. Some flat back pearl. Again, another little applique. And I'm not saying they will all have the same amount of doilies in. I will make it as much as possible that you get. I mean, there's only 5. Is it 5 of those? 6 of those. But I will try. I do have quite a few. These are just individual doilies. That one and that one. That one. And that's got 2 little ones on that you can cut out. Beautiful one. And that one. And that one. And these are like, you can use them for pockets or whatever you want to do. So, I mean, like I say, not all of them will have identical ones. You'll probably get a different style or something similar. The boxes are just a box of mixed kits. The boxes are just mixed laces and doilies and that, and you know, so they'll all be equally as nice. It's just that you won't get identical in everything. Beautiful one, that. And then this one has 6 of these. Like that. That's those. A row of these. I probably got one row of these in each box that can be cut. You'll all get 6 rosettes. All of them have that in, I know that. Oh, and there's a little bit of pink lace that I've put in. That's a metre of that as well. Okay, so lots and lots of trims and bits for you to craft with. Now I'm going to try and sit that back on there. It's probably hard. Oh, it's done it. And there you go. That is going to be the box. Plus you get the box, which is very sturdy, very strong. Yeah, go grab them while you can. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.